First tonight at 6. A family is now demanding answers tonight after they say their son was racially profiled and arrested on their own property.
11 Alive's Latasha Givens went to Meriwether County to look into the story. She's joining us now with more. Latasha?
Well, Jennifer and Ron, the family told me they've lived in their home for more than 2 decades and never had a problem with anyone. That is until recently, when they say neighbors pulled a gun out on their son and threatened to let their dog loose on him. But when deputies arrived, they say it was their son who was arrested, not their neighbors.
You guys have scarred me, my son, my family. I've been out here over 24 years, and to be subjected to this, it's very hurtful.
Nautrius Jackson is in tears and living in fear after an encounter her son says he had with neighbors.
So when I came up here, I had saw a beer can laying on the side of the road. So I went and picked that up. I came back, put that in the dump. I saw a water bottle laying right there, went and picked that up.
Justin Jackson says after setting out his trash can, he started picking up litter on both sides of Shalabate Road in Manchester when he was approached by one of his neighbors.
After I spoke to him, he came around the house with a large rifle.
Jackson says a stranger also approached him, followed by another neighbor.
He said, "Nothing much, get out my yard, I'm gonna let the dog out." I told him I ain't stunning no dog. After that, he approached me with a large rifle.
Jackson says after the man threatened him with his dog and pulled a rifle on him, he began to walk back down his driveway. But then he was approached by a man in a truck. His cousin captured the man yelling at him while they were on FaceTime.
A man had pulled up on me, asked me what I was doing here, who am I, all types of questions.
And what did you say?
I told him I live here, and I went back to my house. Got in the shower. After I got in the shower, the deputy pulled up on me and arrested.
This is Jackson's mugshot. He was arrested for making terroristic threats and disorderly conduct. The Jacksons are outraged he was the person arrested after they say the neighbors were the aggressors on their own property. The family believes the call to 911 and the arrest were both racially motivated.
I talked to the neighbors. They said that Justin looked suspicious. He had long dreadlocks, and they had never seen him in the area. And they confronted him. They stated that there had been some break-ins in cars 2 or 3 streets ahead of us. And they thought that since Justin was black and a male, that maybe he was the suspect.
And hearing those words, what does that feel like?
It's gut-wrenching. My son could have been killed.
And within the last hour, I spoke with the sheriff's office for the second time, and they told me, quote, "We responded to a call for service, and upon arrival, our deputy interviewed 2 victims, and based on the probable cause, our deputy made an arrest. Upon further investigation, the felony charges are dismissed, and only 1 misdemeanor charge is left standing in the case. The case will be submitted to the court, and the courts will determine guilt or innocence," end quote. Now, deputies say they will allow us to review the body camera footage, but it will not be released to the public until the case is over.